Hi, this is Racer KK10R welcoming you back to more Real Racing 3 gameplay. We are in the 2018 startup walkthrough and are also currently in a wall. We're also in a mini series inside the walkthrough series about the turns and the racing line for the Le Mans track. We're about to continue this series with one more video. It will include 2 or 3 more turns. The upcoming turn I call the return turn because it's pretty sharp and it's at one far end of the track and basically turns around and start going back the other direction. First I'll show you the track position. It's optimal for the brake point, which is right here. We are right at the point where we brake, the first hash mark before the 100 sign, and we'll be braking. We'll be staying on the left side of the track because the upcoming turn is a right turn. Start braking. And I think I've come in a little sharp, a little early for this normally, but we can see the turn. We will be cutting right across this edge of the turn where the wheels will stay on the ripple strip. The left side wheels will stay on the ripple strip and the other wheels will be off to the side. And then we'll continue on, and the speed of our car will take us to the far side, the other side of the track rather than the near side once we get through the turn. Still braking over there. And then we'll take our speed benchmark at the, I'm trying to remember now what it is. It's not, yeah, it's Rolex sign. It's not Porsche. Right here. Now we're coming into the turn and we're moving over to the side of the track. We're going to hit the brakes and we're going to make our turn across the apex and give us some speed into that far side. And we'll see what our benchmark speed will be at the Rolex sign coming up. 157. And now we will attempt to stay in the middle of the track using the same brake points. We got thrown far to the right. A little skidding. Our speed benchmark is 155, so we had 2 miles an hour more. Not trying to stay in the middle of the track. And now we'll attempt braking at an earlier point. I think that was earlier. Remaining in control, remaining in the middle of the course. And we'll see what our benchmark, how it compares to our benchmark of 147 miles per hour. 57. 156, 57. Well, upcoming is a series of turns, and if you just pay close attention to the side, I'm on the left side. When I brake, I go to the right side. Let it float to the left and back to the right, and then come back to the left. And you let it flow to the right. You brake here. You're on the left. You're going too slow. And brake back. I'm not even saying it right. The important thing is you're going back and forth against the radius, against the turn. So you're essentially making the turn less sharp. So with that in mind, brake point is here. We're going into this apex, going across the other apex, out to the edge and back to the left to the other apex. Break a little in here so we can get back over to this apex. Break some here so we can turn back into that apex on the left side. And that is how the push turns are done. Breaking from the right to the left, back to the right, middle, back to the left and to the right, and then to the left, and we're through. Well, thank you for watching my videos. Here is a button you can use to subscribe, and here's a link you can use to go back to the beginning of the playlist for the 2018 startup walkthrough. Come back and see how the video series continues.